Hello, and welcome to Talking with Chivalry. I'm your host, Antoine, and thank you for tuning in. Before I get started, I just want to take a moment to thank you all for your continued support and feedback that you give me. It does allow me to hone in on my craft and prepare me to make these pieces that much better. I really do appreciate that. And I also want to say, like right now, it's a beautiful day outside. The sun is setting. We had a great weekend. So just enjoy all those small things. So that brings me to today's topic, which will be about learning to celebrate the small gains, learning to value those accomplishments that we sometimes kind of neglect when it comes to the big picture. And I always say you can't finish a puzzle without all the pieces. So in this session, I will explain the process and value of paying attention to the small gains that help you to get to your big picture. And even at times, we may overlook a task because it may seem insignificant to the vision, but without it, the vision may not become the reality. So without the acknowledgement, the easily discouraged people will not see the success in their own journey. And when an idea comes to mind, we typically will visualize the big picture or the finished picture right away. And looking at the puzzle as complete, so to speak, if you look at it that way too. We also may ignore the process that it will take to get to that complete picture. Or some of us even decide not to pursue that goal because of the process to begin with. But just like completing that same puzzle without connecting the right pieces together, it will be impossible to turn that idea into a reality. When you get that idea of inspiration of your finished work, you visualize it as complete. That's the first thought in your mind. This is sort of like having a map of your destination in order to work backwards. Without that map, you would not have a direction. So, how would you know if the direction that you are heading in will be productive or destructive for that goal that you are trying to complete? After visualizing your goal and charting your course of direction, the next step is to put the pieces together or completing the tasks. Piece by piece and task after task are the steps that are going to allow you to end up with the finished product. By allowing yourself to break down the process, you are creating a way for yourself to bridge the vision and the reality portion of it. Enjoy the fact that you've just connected a piece together or completed a task, a step that would hinder you from the full picture, so to speak. And this part of the journey is seldom embraced because the vision is not yet completed. And some of us, we take that for granted. But make sure to know that you just completed a step closer to your overall journey. Every step makes a difference, no matter how small. An example of myself that I can use is when I was in pursuit of becoming a real estate agent. In the beginning, I researched, so much and as much as I could until the beginning. The process was the only thing left to do. you know, but when I signed up for my course, I was extremely excited about that. I might not have completed any coursework yet or even knew the level of difficulty that was ahead of me, but I knew I just completed a major goal of my vision. I got started. And with the completion of every course, I celebrated. I may not be able to explain in this session how I celebrated, but I made it a big deal for every task that I completed. And with the passing of both the state and national exams after completing the courses, I was even more excited for the goals, the next goals that I needed to accomplish. Even the hunt of choosing the right brokerage or, even the continuing education courses, all that process still continues. And for me, I love a challenge and I'm still in the process of getting to that vision that I see for myself in this wonderful and full world of real estate. It's so broad, so big that, just find your niche and just grow in it. So to summarize this post and what to take from it, embrace the journey that you set yourself on to embark on. Enjoy each accomplishment that you complete and celebrate every task that gets you to the full vision to become your reality. This is your journey, so make it worth your while. And with that being said, I want to thank you for tuning in with me on Talking with Chivalry. I really do appreciate your attention and your time. But I do hope you value our brand, Chivalry Jones. Learn a great deal and focus on building yourself for the person that you are to become. So stay strong, stay resilient, and keep fighting for a better you. Thank you.